Well, hi Capricorns, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I am going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Capricorns, let's find out, what can you expect to come up in your life? Ooh. Okay, Capricorns. The overall energy of your reading is the Page of Cups. This is an offer, love offer, but there's a problem with this offer. There's a fish in the cup. So this can be Pisces. Pisces might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But the thing is about this offer is it's immature. It's not totally heartfelt. Okay, and you know it, and I'll tell you why I know you know it, because we're getting there. Up here in your highest energy, the world, you're moving into a new life cycle. Can't stop it. It's just going to happen. This is something that you know you need to do, and I'll tell you why. You know that you need to move into a new life cycle. These are the two highest energy cards in your whole reading. The High Priestess is right between those two cards. This is why you know, because the High Priestess is the card in the tarot deck for intuition and knowing. So your intuition is guiding you, and you know that this cup is not what it's meant to be, not what it's presented to be. And you also know that this cup is not going to get you into the life cycle that you want. Okay? So you know that there's changes that need to take place. You can probably feel them. You just got that urge. You got that yearning, and you're following your intuition. They're coming in, like I said, with a cup, and they're presenting it as if there is no fish. But you know better. You got your arms crossed. You know better, and you're not going to accept. You're not reaching for that cup because you know it's the Page of Cups. You know there's a fish in that cup, whether you can see it or not on that card. But they do present it. They might mean well, but you know how it will end up. You know that's not the right cup for you, and you don't accept it. And you want to enter a new life cycle. You want this new life cycle to have a pentacle, a big pentacle in it. This pentacle, it can represent money, you know. It can also represent commitment, groundedness, stability. This is what you want. This is the new life cycle that you want to enter, and you are heading that way. Right next to that Page of Cups, they're not offering, there's no pentacle associated with the Page of Cups. Between the Four of Cups and the Page of Cups is the Seven of Cups. You know, what do these two cards have in common? Can you see that? They all those cups have something else in them. There's not enough room for love. So, you know, it's confusing sometimes on whether or not to accept a cup, but you're past that because you're using your intuition and you're just not going to accept it coming in. I have the Queen of Swords down here, which is air. That'd be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, right below the Ace of Pentacles. This is what you're seeking. This is the new life cycle you're trying to enter. Something very grounded. And here you are with your hand out, and you're speaking your truth. And you're like, no, I can't accept your cup. I am so sorry, but I need to move forward. There's more I want from life. And I just don't feel like you're the right one for me to move forward with. It's right next, the Queen of Swords is right next to the Death card. This is the card for Scorpio. So Scorpio might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. It's right below the Page of Cups. You're moving forward. You're leaving the old behind, okay? Whoever this is, I feel like they're coming back in. I feel like it's partly an apology. Let's try again. One of those kind of things. You're not accepting it. And you're going to be perfectly honest about why. You need to move forward. You need to leave the old behind, and you need to enter a new life cycle. And that's exactly where you want to go, and that's what the Death card is all about. It's ringing out the old year and ringing in the new years, that sort of energy. You want to move towards the Knight of Cups. This is what you're looking for in your new life cycle. The Knight. That is a sincere cup of love. Okay? So this is where you're heading in your new life cycle. You might even know it. You might even feel that they're out there and there's something driving you to move forward. Let me take out the second part of this reading and learn more, Capricorns, about what is going on. So far, if this is sounding like you're reading, it probably is. If it's not sounding like you're reading, it probably is not. I would check your moon sign because that is your private and emotional side. So, for Capricorns, what else? There you are right there. Do you need to know? Capricorns, what else do you need to know? Okay, up here on your highest energy line is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're looking at that pentacle. This is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is your card, Capricorn, on your highest energy line. Boy, you cherish that pentacle. You really want that pentacle to come in. You have a pentacle, but whoever comes in has got to have one too. This Queen of Pentacles is right next to the Magician. So you're actually manifesting, I think, this pentacle to come in, and with this Knight of Cups down here. By making the moves you're making, your intuition is helping you to manifest what you want. There is that symbol of intuition and knowing right there. And you have all the tools to make it happen. You got the Cup of Love. You got the Pentacle for security and stability. You have the Wand of fresh starts, new beginnings, and passion. And you have a Sword of truth and clarity. So you're able to manifest. That's what you're doing. You're manifesting just what it is you want because you're tired of being stuck. You're tired of not going forward, moving forward in life. You feel like you've just been stuck in the same old place and you're getting out of it. I got the Seven of Swords next to the Seven of Cups under the Queen of Pentacles. So there has been in one of these cups at least, maybe even this Page of Cups, some deceitful energy. It's like it's lying, stealing, cheating. It can be rumors. It can be just taking love, not giving love. Something deceitful, hiding something. Maybe just not being truthful about feelings. Maybe just, taking advantage of your good nature, something like that. But this has happened to you. And the Hermit is here. You've been seeking your path forward. You know that you are entering a new life cycle. You have that, I feel like you really have that push going on and pulling and that whispering in your ear like, I'm moving into a new life cycle. I can feel it. I want to. I'm ready. And the Hermit is a card for Virgo. So Virgo might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But this is seeking your path forward, and they're trying to shine a lantern on a few things here to try to help you understand what's going on here. For one thing, you've had these deceitful energies in your life. You're done with them. You don't want them anymore. You also have the Magician right above the Hermit, which is they're telling you that you have everything it takes to get what you need. Don't doubt yourself, okay? Also, on this other side of the Hermit, I have the Eight of Wands. Now, this is communication. This is texting, emails, Zoom, whatever, through the airways, phone calls. You might even go online to start your new venture forward with this card. But there is a lot of communication going back and forth, back and forth. This is going to help free you from that feeling of not moving forward, of being stuck. And so under the Seven of Swords is the seven. Look, 777 is the Seven of Wands. Yes, you're blocking energies that do not serve you from coming in. You're absolutely blocking that Seven of Swords. Okay? This is what's going to allow this Knight of Cups to come forward, is by keeping these other energies away. So you're blocking this offer, the Page of Cups, that comes back in. You don't want it. And you're going to explain why you don't want it. You do know why, and you will explain that you are moving forward. You're looking for something more suitable for you. I have the Hierophant here. Now, this is a very spiritual card about groundedness and security, stability. It's very traditional. It's like traditional values, traditional morals. It can represent marriage. So I don't know. This Page of Cups, maybe they did come back in wanting like something more grounded, but you already know it won't work. So you're not going to accept it. You know, been there, done that. You already know how it goes. You're not going to do it. Also, I see another scenario going on here because I have the Six of Cups, and it's under all this communication, and it's on the same line with the Knight of Cups. I think this Knight of Cups, you have an offer coming in that's sincere. See, there's nothing in the cup like all those other cups, and this is a sincere love offer, not just any old offer. It could start very simple, but it's sweet. And you might have known them from childhood. Maybe that's where this communication comes in. You might have known them since college or before when you were younger. But you've definitely known them in enough, at least one other lifetime. And they're soulmates. And when they come in with this cup, it's going to be very sweet. And it's going to be very caring and loving. Right next to the Hierophant, you end up married down the road. Wow. So you're going to have a huge line of communication open up between the Knight of Cups and you. So one more card. I'm using the bottom card this time. The Empress. Wow. So the Empress. If you're a parent, you're an excellent parent. You have beautiful qualities about you. You're loving, you're kind, you're thoughtful, you're considerate. I really felt that with the Queen of Swords. I really feel like you're just explain why you need to move forward. It's not like, no, I don't want your cup, get out of my life, or anything like that. I think you really kind of explain where you are and what you need to do and why you need to do it, why you need to move forward without them. But, yeah, so whoever comes into your life needs to have a lot of beautiful qualities, just like you do, in order for this to last. Now, what this is telling me is they also need to have a pentacle, okay? They're going to have a pentacle because I see the Hierophant right next to the Six of Cups. And I think that is part of what you're explaining here is I can't accept your cup. We're not, that you don't feel that they are the right person for you. And you're looking for something more solid and more secure. And you're going to get it. You're going to get it. You're moving forward. You're doing it. So, wow, Capricorns, your journey ahead looks very interesting and very promising. So, thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.